What's up guys, it's Frank Ramirez of Koyo Films. How are you guys doing? It's nice to have you on another video. Today's gonna be really exciting. We're talking about an awesome product. We're gonna be talking about the Mars 300. Boom, right here. We're talking about these guys today. It's the Mars 300 wireless system. So let's get right into it. So I know what you guys are thinking. Hey Frankie, what is a wireless system? Good question, I'm gonna tell you guys. Basically what it does is it takes your video from your camera, wirelessly sends it through magic to another monitor or whatever other source that you want on this side over here. Basically you can have it so people can see it on their own screens, or you can have it as another reference monitor for yourself if you need it. But basically all it does is take your video from your camera and sends it wirelessly through the transmitter and the receiver to get to another source. Not another source, I meant like an outlet, like a TV and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So there's a lot of companies out there and a lot of wireless transmission systems are on the market. But today we're gonna be talking about one in particular, the Hollyland Tech Mars 300 video transmission system. And it's really cool because as the name implies, it sends up to 300 feet and it's pretty useful. I mean, it's also very recently priced, so I think this is gonna be a good budget option for anybody who's wanting it or needing it in their indie filmmaking, or if it's a moderately budget film. You know, it's just nice to have one in the bag. So getting down to specs, like I said, it has 300 feet of wireless range. 300 feet is a pretty good amount of range, especially if you're not on huge sets, if you're on something smaller, or you're trying to just send it from one place to another that's relatively close. And I think it's pretty cool that you can pretty much use it in studio for photo and video. I mean, it just opens up possibilities if you can't even see your monitor on your screen while you're shooting. It's just a nice option to have. Another cool thing is that it transmits at full HD at 60 frames per second, which is pretty cool. I don't normally shoot at 60 frames per second if I can help it. I try to shoot at 24, so it doesn't really matter too much, but it's nice that you have the options available to you if you need it. In terms of inputs and outputs, it has full HDMI inputs, which is really useful because that's the standard. I mean, it's really annoying to have to go to HDMI to mini HDMI to micro HDMI. I mean, it's all HDMI. It's full HDMI. It's just simple, which is really cool. And it has a loop out, so you can pretty much have fun with it doing whatever you need to. Getting into what's in the box, you get the transmitter, of course. You get the receiver, of course, and all coming with antennas. You actually get 5 just in case you probably break one, which will happen if you're using it as you should, or not using it as you should, or just using it heavily. It just, things happen, you never know. So you get an extra antenna just in case. You also get a cold shoe adapter, so you can pretty much attach it to the front and slap it on top of your camera and, you know, Bob's your uncle. That's it. Aside from that, you also get a DC adapter, so you'll always have wall power if you need it. It's a good option to have, and I'm glad that they included it because it's a pain to try to find one online and get one of those as well. So it's about that time to get into the pros of everything, what I like about the system, and there's quite a few of them. First things first, the build quality. It's really solid. It's pretty much all aluminum. You can pretty much feel it. It's pretty light, so you know this thing's gonna be able to take a beating whether you're on a small set or you're out shooting missions. You know, you're gonna know that this thing is gonna be pretty much okay wherever you go. The second thing I really like about it is that it's pretty simple. I mean, the layout itself is really simplistic and minimal. You got your HDMI and you got your DC in, but you also have your little video and link indicator lights. You have your channel switcher, you have your upgrade, your little USB plug-in, and your pairing and on and off switch. I mean, it's really simple, nothing overly dramatic. I mean, you got it all right here, easy to access, which is really nice. The third thing, and one of the most important things, and the whole reason why you buy this, is stable connection. It's really stable. From the limited testing that I did already, it's pretty much solid. I mean, I went from here in my living room over to my bedroom, across the wall and everything, and the signal was still pretty solid. I haven't tested it to up to 300 feet because one, I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to walk 300 feet. That's a lot of feet. No, but I just haven't been able to get out there lately, so I haven't tested that out yet, but it's really solid from the limited amount of space that I've been able to go through here. It's pretty cool. Hold on a second, guys. I just wanted to let you know that since the time I shot this and now, I have gone to take it out and test it at different distances and can confirm that it works pretty well. So just want to let you guys know that, give you that update, and now back to the video. Reason number 4, I like its affordability. It's just really affordable to pretty much everyone across the market. I think it's a general purpose, like all around, everybody, affordable to the masses sort of thing. It is $500, but that being said, compared to a lot of other wireless systems out there that go for thousands of dollars, it's a really good price point, and you're not forced to go out and rent anything. Like, you can buy this and have it for yourself for all of your productions, which is really cool. That's one of the most beneficial things about this system, is the fact that you can own it for relatively cheap, and you don't have to constantly go out and rent something. It's another hassle that you don't want to deal with. And you know what, it's just better to have your own thing for all of your productions. Even if it's just a backup, you know, at least you have something with you. That's the best thing about it. Lastly, one of the most beneficial things to me is that it can be used for both photo and video. You know, you don't have to just use this as a strict, oh, this could be for video, it's gonna just send it to a monitor, reference, whatever. This is also something you could use for photos, and what I do already is just, if I'm holding a camera up here and I can't really see, especially because Sony doesn't have a swivel screen that's easily seen. Let's just face it, this sucks. It sucks. But if you're like me and you don't have a camera that has a swivel screen like that, you can just have this monitor like referenced out here. You can see it on their side and be like, okay, this is what I'm shooting, and you can go ahead and take that shot, and you're all good to go. You don't have to worry about it. You see it. You don't have to like be on your tippy toes, getting really tired, working them calf muscles, and getting, you know, exhausted when you don't need to be. Work smarter, not harder. Now it's time to get into the cons, and I wouldn't really say cons or negatives. This is just something that I would improve, and it's really not much. I have maybe 1 or 2 things that I would improve in general, and that's pretty much it. Number 1 is lag, and this isn't just particular to this system. It's going to be something that happens across all wireless systems as a whole, and there's just always going to be lag, even if it's very minimal. But it'll kind of bug you, and it just doesn't look right. But again, it's nothing that's gonna make or break the system as a whole. It's very minimal, like I said. It's only probably like, you know, a couple frames off, which is pretty good actually compared to other systems I've used, which is even more noticeable. And you know, it's a harder fix, and it's like harder to live with. So for being the system that it is right now, especially for the price point, can't really go wrong, and you can't really fault it for it. So in conclusion, this is a system for pretty much everyone, from photographer to videographer, from indie filmmaker to moderately budget production professional. You know, whatever you're shooting, I'm sure you're gonna find a place to use this system at. Go out there, shoot, enjoy, try it out, pick one up, and have fun. The possibilities are endless, especially with one of these guys. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you Hollyland Tech for sending me out a Mars 300 to review, to play with. I have a lot of things in mind for things I want to shoot with it, and I'll make sure to post them and keep you guys updated as they come along. Don't forget to like this video if you did like it. Don't forget to comment something down below, say hi, tell me something you want me to review, and all that stuff, and I'll try to make it happen. Also, don't forget to subscribe, because it really helps me out if you do. Yeah, I'm very appreciative to everyone who has subscribed. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. See you later. Bye.